Hello everybody, it's Techno here, and today I'm going to show you every method of finding the Leaf Stone in Pokémon Black and White versions. We're going to start off first by visiting Castelia City. This is the first and earliest method you can get a Leaf Stone. So by the third badge, not too bad. From the Pokemon Center, make your way over to the far right and go down into Thumb Pier. You can speak to this scientist over here, and he will grant you an elemental stone of any of the 3 monkey-based Pokemon. If you're looking for the Leaf Stone, you need to choose Pansage here, but as a heads up, this guy will only give you an elemental stone once, so if you choose the Leaf Stone here, you will never be able to get one of the other ones, or if you chose something else, you won't be able to get the Leaf Stone from them there. But luckily for you, there are other methods of getting Leaf Stone. The next 2 methods you can get by flying over to Driftville City. All you're going to need for one of them is a Deerling. That's it. Just a single Deerling. Doesn't matter what form or anything like that. So from the Pokemon Center in Driftville City, make your way over to the left into Route 6. Once you're in Route 6, you're going to do a lot of the same thing. Crossing bridges, going in a half circle through some grass, and continue doing that until you pass the facility over here, and past this short, small, final bridge, you'll find a Leaf Stone here in between the running Ranger and the Parasol Lady. Once you, if that Leaf Stone's not there, there is another Leaf Stone in this route, but this one requires a pretty convoluted method. You can make your way into the research facility here, and you want to speak to this guy over here on the left. He wants to see Deerling. That's why we brought one with us. You can go ahead and show him the Deerling, and he's going to be like, oh wow, it's whatever form you have, because the form is dependent on the current season. In my case, it's autumn. He's going to be really happy. Once you show him that form, go ahead and save your game immediately. Save it. Go to your DS or 3DS system settings and change the date. Just shoot the month 1 forward. So whatever month you're currently in, just change it 1 forward. That's going to shift it from autumn or whatever season you were in. And when you exit this building here, it's going to force it into the next season. In my case, it's winter next. It doesn't matter what season is next, just as long as you force it forward and change it to a season that you haven't been. Now you'll see the form of Deerling that you just showed him roaming around in the building, and now you can show him the next form of Deerling because the one in your party has changed forms. That's where we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to save, we're going to exit, we're going to change the date 1 month forward, we're going to make sure we're going to leave the building and see that the season changes and return back to the building and show him the next form of Deerling. Once you do this to all 4 forms of Deerling, here I'm showing him the 4th and final Deerling form, you can go ahead and exit the building and re-enter the building right away. To confirm you did this right, you will see all 4 Deerling forms in this building like this. You see all 4 forms? That's good. Once you see that, you can talk to the guy, and then he's going to give you a Leaf Stone as a reward for showing him all 4 forms of Deerling. How those Deerlings are not changing form, don't ask. Beyond me, I don't know how his aren't changing forms, but that's okay. Now, there is another method of getting a Leaf Stone, and it's quite a difficult and time-consuming process, but if you're desperate, desperate times, go ahead and fly to Mistroughton City and get as many max repels as you can. I recommend a minimum of 30. Go inside the Charged Stone Cave and save at this 4-way intersection here. We're saving because this is going to help us save those max repels so we don't waste them, because what we're going to be doing is just running back and forth a million times until we find what's called a phenomenon. Now, I made a guide about phenomena quite a long time ago, before Sword and Shield released, and I will link that in the description, but basically it's these little dust clouds in this particular case. This is what you're looking for. Is a 50% chance of it being a gem item, a 40% chance of it being a wild Pokemon, and a small 10% chance of it being a stone. There are 12 stones in that pool, so that means you have less than a 1% chance for every time you interact with a phenomenon to get a Leaf Stone. It doesn't work that way. After 500 times of me running into these phenomenon, I only encountered a Leaf Stone 3 times. So it's kind of rare. Expect to spend at least 2 hours doing this before you find the stone that you're looking for. So that's it, everybody. That is, well, there is another method of finding a Leaf Stone, but it is so convoluted and situational, and honestly, not worth your time. Just stick to this method. But that is every valuable method of getting the leaf stone in Pokemon Black and White. If you're interested in more free-of-fluff video guides like this one, go ahead and click the playlist that's on screen now. I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, Techno's out.